Tex Murphy, the Pandora Directive. This is the fourth game in the Tex Murphy series, and Tex Murphy series is basically an adventure type of like detective fiction type of novel set in a dystopian cyberpunk setting, futuristic San Francisco. It's definitely my type of setting. I mean, I love cyberpunk, and I love like futuristic settings, film noir, that type of stuff, and charming 90s FMV type adventure games right up my alley as well. I played so many of those too. So yeah, let's check it out. So we'll continue on. Let's put my name as easy here. Play entertainment level, sure. It's a more casual setting, I guess. Alright, so I start off in my office as always, right? Oh.
Fitzpatrick didn't give me much to go on. Just the newspaper photo of Malloy and the fact that Malloy stayed here at the Ritz. Then there's that girl Fitzpatrick referred to, Sandra. Maybe I can track her down. First I need to find out which apartment Malloy was staying in and then get into it. That means I gotta deal with Nilo, my landlord. It's the second week of April and I'm a little late on my February rent payment.
Alright, so I start off in... Actually, this is not really... This is my office, right? It's just my bedroom. Yeah. Huh. Alright, I sleep in my office. That's right. Let's take a look.
Space Girl Doris. With your own form-fitting airsuit and come-hither smile, I still dream of you and a lunar landing. This is some sort of cool thing.
Some sort of cool thing.
These are designer lights, as if there were any doubt. Ah, the downy fresh hub of my swinging bachelor pad. My parents found this in the attic and sent it to me. I remember the pastoral days of my early youth, riding on my trusty Mount Striper, chasing bank robbers and horse thieves. And all that came to an end one summer afternoon during an electrical storm. The lightning struck a transformer near our home, creating a tremendous power surge. It was after the accident that my brothers and sisters started calling me Tex. Whenever I asked them, they'd just laugh and wink at each other. I never did find out about that nickname.
Texas, I see. Shaped like Texas.
I'll pick up these clothes next time I'm expecting someone else in my bedroom. Yeah, if I had a chance of that. Amazingly enough, this space-age cabinet came folded into a packet the size of a Triscuit. I'll pick up these clothes next time I'm expecting someone else in my bedroom. Yeah, if I had a chance of that. This is the certificate and a copy of the check the Mutant League gave me after my last case. I used the cash to expand my office, buy some furniture, and pay off my debts. That left me with $4.12.
Says I got $4,000, which is actually quite a bit.
This is where I shave my face once a month, come rain or shine.
Once a month.
That's the way back to my office.
About here.
This door leads downstairs.
Downstairs.
This door connects to my rec room.
Rec room? There's a rec room? What's this?
The guy who sold me this hormonotron said it would make women obsolete in my life. But I can't get it to work.
Let's go to his rec room first. Alright.
I'm gonna start using this thing just as soon as I get in shape. This is a big photo of two horses. Why I have it and why it's actually hanging on my wall, I have no idea. It's one of my favorites. Bear in a trench coat.
Bear in a trench coat.
A reproduction of Fish and Fruit by the mutant surrealistic Saul Dooley. This barbell would provide a great workout if it weren't so darn heavy. Most of these computer components were purchased at a yard sale. The only one I've been able to get running is the little laptop on the shelf in front of the chair.
Let's see. That looks like a Macintosh portable, the very first Macintosh. The very first Apple Mac laptop, Macintosh portable.
That's the only computer in the office that works.
Searching for CD. Okay. No CD there, can't use it.
You can never have too much shelf space. I cut this article about Mac Malden out of the newspaper. Gives me a good chuckle. Most of these computer components were purchased at a yard sale. I call this painting Bleak Landscape. This is just a bunch of stuff.
Just a bunch of stuff.
This photo was taken at the last family reunion I attended. Has it really been 18 years? This painting epitomizes my view of women as a gender.
What? Okay. It doesn't... It's very abstract.
This door leads back to...
Okay, let's see. Let's go downstairs.
This door... I don't make a policy of getting to know my neighbors. The Ritz is the kind of place where people stay when they don't want to be found.
Oh, that's my neighbors.
I don't make a policy of getting to know my neighbors. The Ritz is the kind of place where people stay when they don't want to be found. I don't make... Chandler Avenue recently got a city-funded cleanup. Now the street's darn near clean enough to eat off.
Nice. Good. Can't say that about the real San Francisco.
I'd run naked through a nuclear reactor core before I'd set foot in there.
Restroom that bad, huh?
A gentleman of the old school like myself would never enter the forbidden zone.
Right. Okay. What about if I go down even more? Nothing down here? Oh, here.
This door leads to the lobby. Looks like Nilo's not at the front desk at the moment. Probably off somewhere reading one of his favorite magazines. I'm not gonna find out which room Malloy was staying in without talking to Nilo. Front desk is a miracle of particle board and wood paneling. I'm not really sure what this painting means, but it's probably obscene. Nilo hasn't had this vending machine stocked since I moved in. It probably cost money.
Oh.
Sheesh. This sandwich is about as fresh as Nilo's undershirt.
Oh man. Old moldy sandwich.
The lamps are just for decoration. Nilo has a real flair. This mail drop box adds a nostalgic touch to the lobby.
What's this?
The vid phone's busted, but Nilo won't put an out of order sign on it. That'd just cut into his profits. This door leads out to... I should probably stop by the newsstand and see if Chelsea's upset with me about last night. I've been trying to get her to go out with me for years now, and just when I think I might be getting somewhere, I stick my big foot in my mouth. Well, now I got some money, and maybe she'll give me another chance to let me take her out to dinner.
Hi, Tex.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night.
Is that so? Why?
Like, you know, I feel like I swallowed my foot last night and left a bad taste in my mouth. That's metaphorically speaking, of course, because actually my feet smell pretty good.
You really don't have to handle me with kid gloves, Tex. I know I'm getting older, and it's not like guys are lined up to take me out.
Yeah, I've got kind of a stupid idea. Why don't you let me take you out to dinner tonight?
What? Like a date?
Well, sure, dinner, a movie, maybe a trip up to my swinging bachelor pad for some strip parcheesi.
Look, I know you're just trying to be nice.
Oh, come on, go out with me. I'll even take a shower.
I'm just not in the mood to go out.
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right. You know, Tex, I haven't really been myself lately, and I really appreciate you looking out for me.
Where should we go? How about Burger Barn? They got great atmosphere at half the price.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss.
Got
I
it.
feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring? Red or white?
Better bring both.
Finally. After years of relentless pursuit, Chelsea's inviting me over to her apartment for dinner. Oh man, the possibilities are making me woozy. Okay, snap out of it, Murphy, and let's get back to work here. Maybe I should head over to the Ritz and see if Nilo's at the front desk. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
Hold it right there, you sneaking piece of slop.
Hello, Nilo. Good to see you, too.
Ain't we polite today? Strolling in here like some kind of sunbeam from heaven. Tell you what, fork over the money you owe me, and I won't kick your butt all the way out into the street.
That's my money. Combine, use. Combine, Oh, this one, right? Can I just use this one?
I guess you don't count so good. You owe me 2,100.
Fine. I have enough.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Now maybe you can answer a few questions for me.
No comprendi.
I said I can use your help.
I heard what you said. It's just my meter ran out. Of course, you see no. So, what's on your mind?
To ask money.
Never heard of him. I ain't familiar with that name.
Oh, jeez.
Recognize the man in this photo?
Yeah, I seen him before.
What can you tell me about it?
He used to stay here. Gone now.
Which room did he stay in?
Hey,
What name did he use when he signed in?
Matthews. Tyson Matthews.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help.
Pleasure was all mine. T-Bread. We only stayed here a couple of weeks. Paid up front for 2 months. But he's too late to get a refund. What are you asking about me for? You want to ask me out on a date? Nope.
Nope.
Ah, nicest guy on the street. Me and him, we talk the same language. I'd like to wipe the smile off that fat guy's face, but he ain't a bad cook. I got a few things I'd like to teach that Chelsea, if you know what I mean.
Oh, dirty.
Look, as long as you pay the rent, I don't care if you're the Queen of freaking England.
All right.
Apartment A is through the door by Nilo's desk and up the stairs. Nilo's had a hard time keeping tenants, so Malloy was probably the last person to stay in the room. Hopefully I'll find a lead once I get inside. This door leads...
Apartment A. Actually, I want to check my office first before I do that. Oh. Let's go up.
This... That's...
Yeah, it's my office. Nice.
The guy who sold me this said it just might be an unsigned Picasso. It better be, because I paid $30. Taco Bob. It's got the most stylish placemats in town. Took me forever to get this diploma. I had to send in 100 proofs of purchase from True Detective. This hot plate will come in handy if I eat anything other than saltines and dog food again. The scanner brings back some truly fond memories. Wonder how Trixie's doing. Rusty the Clown's Fun Book. The only pop-up book in existence with a must-be 18 years or older sticker. Eat the rich dog food. A little gamey, but not bad for the price.
Nice. Pick that up? Nope.
I've had this jackknife ever since my Weedlows days.
Alright.
These drawers contain more worthless stuff than a Walmart bargain bin. These drawers contain more worth... The 60-day warranty just ran out on my electronic shop fax machine. Should break down any minute now. These drawers contain...
Oh, nothing there. Okay, let's see here.
This picture was taken of my ex-wife on her 25th birthday. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Makes me wonder sometimes why we couldn't make it work.
Whoa, what the heck? What the heck is that? What happened there? What happened there? Wow.
That's a New York Times bestseller, Men Are Imbeciles, Women Are Erratic. My mom sent this to help me with my love life. I've read the first chapter and I think the author's a hermaphrodite. My new vid phone is essential to my business. Thank goodness it's easy to operate.
Phone number? I don't have anyone's phone number yet.
One of these days, I'm gonna realize my dream of opening a spelunking shop in the Utah desert. I got this from my grandpa, Audie Murphy. It was signed by Richie Havens. Grandpa said he was the original singing detective.
Richie Havens. Oh, sounds familiar.
This painting always
Richie
reminds
Havens.
me of something. I'm not sure what. I haven't played my phonograph since it destroyed the A-side on my Bill Shatner Sings the Blues LP. These Gumby figures took third place in my 7th grade sculpting class. Taco Bob. It's got the most stylish placemats in town. The guy who sold me this said it just might be an This hot plate will come in handy if I eat anything other than saltines and dog food again. This alien landscape reminds me of the old Star Trek episode where they get that distress call, then Captain Kirk meets that beautiful woman, then he and Spock barely escape, then Kirk makes that funny joke right at the end. This is a breathtaking view of Saturn from the imaginary planet Alpha 19.
That's cool stuff here. Let's see what else.
This baby's brand new. I had to replace the old one after the, incident. Lord, what a horrible memory.
Something happened to his water dispenser? Oh, there's like a head stuck in it. Yeah, that's right. There's like a head stuck in his water dispenser.
This is my official front door. It leads to the fire escape.
Actually, I had to check that apartment, that's right. Yeah, what's this?
I haven't played my phonograph since it destroyed the A-side on my Bill Shatner Sings the Blues LP. I haven't played my... This door now opens into the...
Used to be his closet. Now it opens into his total bedroom. Nice. Oh, not here actually.
This...
Apartment A. Where is that? Here.
So, this is where Malloy stayed. The beginning of the trail. It's all locked up.
Oh man, I can't go there, huh?
So... What a scumbag. Nilo knew I couldn't get into the apartment without the code, and now he'll probably want to charge me a few $100 for it. At this rate, I'm gonna be broke again in a hurry.
Alright, time to ask around more.
That's the way... This is my...
Alright, finally get to explore the new cleaned up streets of Neo San Francisco. Nice. It's all cleaned up now.
These doors lead to the Bruins. The Bruin Stew, Louie's Diner, is more of a home to me than my place at the Ritz. Louie's probably my best friend if I have one. He's always making sure I get enough to eat, and he runs me tabs for months at a time. My current debt is up to $200. But with the smell of fresh coffee and Louie's special home cooking, the Bruin Stew always has the welcome sign turned on.
Mike! I noticed you talking to that older gentleman last night. I bet Rook $20 that he hired you to do some work for him.
Well, I'm happy to report that Rook owes you $20. Though I'm sure he's going to be real happy about paying off the bet.
I think Rook's only nice to members of the fairer sex, and not too many of them. So I was right. You did get a job.
My client's looking for a friend of his. He's not having too much luck finding him. He gave me a nice advance to see what I could turn up.
Congratulations, Mike. It must be a relief to be working again.
You said it. It's actually why I came down here. I'm hoping you can help me with a lead.
Sorry, Mike. Haven't heard of him. Out of my league on that one. I don't know who she is. Yeah, I remember this guy. Came in here to eat a couple times. Probably a month ago. That's the guy in the photo, right? I only saw him the one time. I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name. I don't like to talk bad about people, so I got nothing to say about Nilo. I just saw him talking to you. That's about it. Rook's just an ordinary son of a gun, but believe it or not, he's pretty soft underneath. Chelsea's the sweetest girl I've ever met. There's nothing I'd like more than to see you two together. What are you asking about me for? I ain't nothing special. You're okay in my book, Mike, no matter what anyone else says.
Thanks, man. Alright, let's go here.
The slice of heaven's been vacant for months. During one of my previous cases, I did a job for the former owner, Francesca Lucido. Helped her get a divorce from her dirtbag husband, and she took him to the cleaners. Last I heard, she was dating some young stud named Julio and renting a condo in Miami Beach.
Nice. That case worked out for her.
The electronic shop. I have to laugh every time I think about all the free stuff I picked up with my bogus electronic shop credit card.
Let's go in. Yeah.
The electronic shop opened last year, and I got to know the previous owner, Ham Underwood. I got an electronic shop credit card under somewhat shady circumstances, and I ran up a good-sized bill during my last case. I hear there's a new owner now, some guy named Zach Williams.
Terminate account immediately. Oh no.
Right there. Get your hands up where I can see them. All right. Now, take out your electronic shop credit card. Ah. Nice. And easy. So you're Murphy. I just got your photo from the credit department. We were wondering when you'd show up here again. I got orders about you. Straight from corporate headquarters. Sorry I gotta do this. But
Oh man. My credit card? My wallet?
now then, what can I do for you?
Okay.
Well, I guess this means my credit's shot. You know, I'm almost certain I sent you people a payment.
Really? I wonder why we haven't received it.
It's my accountant. He's got a little problem. I'd fire him in a second if it weren't for little Timmy and his tragic medical problem.
Your account is over 120 days delinquent, and you owe us $1,230.
Say what?
That amount includes one fax machine, $399, one laser blade, $29, a film developing kit, $179.
For that piece of crap?
You bought it. And $623 in interest.
What?
$623 in interest.
Damn. Crazy interest.
$623? Who do you finance through? The IRS?
The interest charges were outlined on the application you signed. It's not my fault if you don't read fine print.
Do I have to pay him? How much money do I even have?
All right. But I hope you know that your insensitive behavior is forcing me to consider taking my business elsewhere.
Sounds good to me. Until you pay off your account, you can't buy anything here anyway.
Okay.
Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos, and thingies. Taser. I had one of those once, but I kept zapping myself.
Electronic shop. What's this?
This computer has way too many keys. I used to have a battery pack like this for my Robco toys. Tissot watches. Last one I had broke down. These joysticks never seem to provide the satisfaction they promise. Now there's utility. A radio that doubles as a boat propeller.
What's that?
Photo analyzer. Most of the photos I've seen don't require much psychiatric help. I'm not interested in Geigers. I'm not interested in Geigers. Little buggers eat till they explode. I'm afraid my credit card for this slide box was, terminated. I got one of these, and it's a real beauty. A relief globe of the moon. That might come in handy if I ever have to relieve myself on the moon. I haven't sold a single visor since I started shopping here.
This game's full of double entendres and innuendos.
Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos. The Robco Combuster. Now that's interesting. This guy must be the new store manager.
Ah, Mr. Murphy. Have you decided to pay off your bill?
Sure.
All right, all right.
Losing all my money.
Here's your money. Now when do I get my new credit card?
You don't. From now on, it's cash only. If you see something you like, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price.
Okay, can I talk
This
to
guy
him?
must be the new...
I'm here to answer questions about the merchandise, and that's all. If you see something you're interested in, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price. Then if you want to buy it, you give me the cash, and you take it with you. Got it? Good. Our vid phone prices are very competitive. $399, not including installation. The Topper Globe runs for $479. The visors don't work, so we're selling them cheap. $10 each.
Jordy LaForge visors, huh?
Those are tasers. They're a joy buzzer for the 21st century. Kids love them. $33 a piece. The Robco supercomputer. It's our top of the line. $5,999.
Wow, that's expensive.
The video watches are priced pretty low. $15. The teeny laser disc never caught on, so these things aren't much good.
It's funny because nowadays we do have smartwatches.
Robco sticks of joy are only compatible with the Robco Ocelot gaming system. $89 a piece. I wouldn't worry about the miscellaneous items unless, of course, someone suckered you into buying a Robco computer. The remote control Geiger is a favorite of mine. All the fun and none of the mess. $799.
Damn.
Ah, the Robco Combuster. If you need to find out a safe combination, this is the gadget for you. Attach it to the surface of a safe, then turn the dial. It'll show you all the numbers in the combination. The only glitch is that it doesn't give you the exact order the numbers are used in. It's still a bargain at $50. The visual analyzing apparatus allows you to examine objects and enhance different quadrants digitally. It's a steal at only $70. The Robco battery pack is specially designed to be used with certain Robco products, such as the Alien Abductor, which I happen to be out of at the moment. It's $20 for the battery pack.
Alright. I got enough from that. Pretty cool
That door will
guys.
take me back to beautiful Chandler Avenue.
Yep. Yeah, cool gadgets though. Let's see.
Someone bought the old Bijou Theater and turned it into the Fuchsia Flamingo. I'm not sure if that's an improvement.
Can I go in? No, I cannot.
This place has been locked up for months.
Let's see. Maybe I can go up to. Wait, what's this place?
Looks like the cops put one of their computerized locks on the door.
Let's go up to. What's this warehouse?
The title to this warehouse has been passed around more times than a 50-cent piece. Right now it's owned by Acme Storage.
What's with Acme? I see that name in a lot of fictional companies. Let's go to Quick Tower.
The Coco Cabana was just opened by a reformed bum named Clint. I met him during my last case when he was living in a dumpster in an alley behind Rook's pawn shop.
Clint's Cabana.
Yeah.
You know, Clint, when I see you in the midst of this magnificent setting, it's hard to believe that you were living in a dumpster a couple of months ago.
Yeah, what's the matter? You're jealous because I'm a successful businessman and you're still a cut-rate PI. Don't like seeing someone like me pass you on the social ladder, do you?
Man, I gave up trying to climb the social ladder a long time ago. Maybe I'm just afraid of heights.
Well, I'm afraid that you're getting on my nerves. So, either order something or take your act somewhere else.
You know, I heard that eating excessive amounts of chocolates can result in hallucinations.
Yeah, and at the moment I'm having a vision of a PI being bludgeoned to death with a blender.
Now. Hey, there's no reason to get violent. Actually, I just came by to ask you a couple of questions.
Well, all right, but make it quick. I don't want you scaring off any of these potential customers.
Nilo, an open sore on the face of humanity. At one point I had to choose between living at the Ritz and living in the dumpster. I took the lesser evil. Nope, drawing a complete blank. Oh, I wish I could help you. The Flamingo seems like a decent club, but there's no chocolate on the menu, so, why bother?
He's a chocolate addict.
Did you know that there's some kind of secret door that comes out of Rusty's Funhouse over by the warehouse? I saw the cops open it when they were there last week. It's a warehouse. What do you want me to say? That blood-sucking tightwad, he wanted me to pay rent for living in the dumpster outside of his pawn shop.
That's funny.
Chelsea's a nice girl, but whatever happened between us was over long ago. Don't let the torch she still carries for me stand in your way. All right, you brought me a chocolate pie when I was on the skids. I'm indebted to you for the rest of my life. You're a god. Happy?
Alright. Off from inventory out. Alright, So that is interesting location that I haven't been to before. Let's go to Rook's pawn shop now.
That door will take you inside Rook's pawn shop. Rook's been running his pawn shop since sometime before the Eisenhower administration.
Whoa.
He's a crusty, mean-spirited little troll who's rumored to have a heart of gold. Yeah, sure. He
Eisenhower
lets me buy
administration. How
things
old
on
is this guy
credit
then?
occasionally, but then he nags me ruthlessly until I pay up. We get along all right, as long as I keep my bills settled.
Up already, Murphy? And it isn't even lunchtime yet. Or am I still asleep? Having a horrible nightmare.
Here you go, Shorty. I told you I'd pay you back as soon as I got a case, didn't I?
Well, let's pop the champagne and have a parade. Murphy paid me back.
I'd love to drink some bubbly with you, Rook, but I'm pretty busy with the case. That's another reason why I stopped by.
Ordinarily, Murphy, I'd tell you what to do with your irritating questions. But after all, you did pay me back. I suppose I can spare you a few moments. I've seen this man before. He came into my pawn shop several weeks ago and pawned an item. If you want to find out what he pawned, I suggest you find him and ask him. Well, if it wasn't for me, he'd still be camping out in the dumpster. I told him I was going to charge him rent, and he moved up to Coit Tower. Well, I don't know where he got the money to open his chocolate stand. He probably stole it. That's the name of the man in the photo? He only came in here once. They finally found Rusty, dead as disco. And I, for one, couldn't be happier. I didn't care much for the drug dealers, illegal novelty smugglers, and out-of-work clowns that used to hang out at the fun house. The warehouse was turned into a storage facility. I have items stored there myself. The rates are very reasonable. The flamingo looks a little too flashy for my taste. How should I know who that is? The man in your photo told me his name was Tyson Matthews. Nilo's run the Ritz for years. He's a pig. But at least he pays cash when he buys something from me. Never heard the name in my life. He took over the electronics shop after the fat man left. It seems pleasant enough. You know enough about me. Louis is a good man. He seems to like you quite a bit. I can't figure out for the life of me why. Oh, Chelsea. If I were a younger man, you wouldn't have a chance with her. Now, I'll admit you have some skills as a PI. It's your social skills that need desperate help.
Alright. Exit 2, Chandler. There is the alley as well, right? Yeah, there's this part. Yeah, looks like it's been cleaned up a little bit.
Ah, Clint's old studio apartment. I wonder if it's for rent.
Open.
Clint's... This is the back door to Rook's pawn shop.
Hey, about the date.
Looks like Chelsea's ready for business today.
So, what do you think about Italian food?
Well, if you'll throw in some garlic bread and a crisp green salad, I'll wash your windows.
I might take you up on that. So what's up? Nilo's a scum. There was a single mother who stayed at the Ritz before you moved in, and when she lost her job, Nilo kicked her out onto the street. I don't know how he stands himself. The name doesn't ring a bell. Don't have a clue. Sorry, Tex. I've never heard anything about that. I bought a membership to the Flamingo last week. It's great in a cheesy Las Vegas sort of way. Clint's done really well for himself. He was down and out for a while, but now he's got the Coco Cabana stand up at Coit Tower. Now he just needs a decent toupee. I don't know anyone by that name. Sorry, Tex. Rook's getting up there, but he's still sharp as a tack. He always tells me that I wouldn't stand a chance if he was 20 years younger. Louis is such a nice man. He's always been there for me whenever I needed someone to cry on. How would I describe myself? Let's see. Self-employed, moderately attractive, unattached but hopeful. Kind of like you, except a lot younger. I've always thought you were quite attractive. Of course, I've always been known to confuse attraction with sympathy.
Okay, let's ask about the number.
Ritz Hotel. Not.
What do you want? I'm busy here.
There's something I forgot to ask you. I figure I paid you enough already, so you owe me.
Well, you figured wrong. You're off by about $500.
What the hell? Can't even ask $500.
Well, I'm not gonna give you another dime. You give me the information or I'll turn that mug of yours into taco meat.
Okay. On account of my good mood, I won't charge you. Besides, I can't fit any more of your money in my pocket.
There, let's ask for the code.
Nyla looks around like he's about to sell some government secret and then lets me take a peek in his special notebook. The code is 4827.
Okay. 4827, got it. Okay, where's apartment A? Nope. It's up one more floor.
This.
Wait. That's my floor again. 4827, right? Yeah. Go. Oh shit. Oh damn. Where am I now?
Whoever furnished the Ritz must have bought credenzas in bulk. Whoever furnished the Ritz. An old rusty hot plate. The luxury of hotel living. That door leads back to the hallway. That drafting table must be 70 years old. Look at all those drawers. These boxes are empty. I wonder what they're doing here. These.
Not much here.
Now there's no lock on the drawer. Now there's no lock on the drawer. Particle board and plastic.
Look, there's something inside there.
This looks like a pawn ticket of some kind. Looks like a letter. And lamp looks like an urn wearing a Chinese hat. What a fabulous view. His bed looks hard enough to tap dance on.
Okay, what else?
No play bub. I never look at these personally, but I do remember this one. It was the Amazon Woman edition featuring 37 pages of full-color pictures. Nice.
Okay, that's about it here.
I shudder to think about all the butts that have sat in that cushion through the ages.
Right, this is Tex Murphy Pandora Directive. I think this is probably one of the best ones in the series. So yeah, if you guys are interested in film noir, cyberpunk, dystopian, detective type adventure games, then definitely check this one out. I think this is definitely one of the best Tex Murphy games. So that's it, guys. Pandora Directive.